Yo, what up? About to start playing some MTG Arena. Got my unlock from the game I just won with the snooty undead, the white-black vampires. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but we're gonna do a little gameplay so you can see what is up. I think I'll play white-black again. See how it goes. I added a Radiant Destiny. Made a big difference. There's 2 Radiant Destiny in the deck now. The 4 Legion Lieutenant's a big deal. I'm trying to curve it out more like the meta deck that is available online. Actually, if you go to TCG Player right now, Craig Wesco just reviewed a white-black Vamps deck. And I'm trying to get this little as close as I can. This is actually a pretty good hand. We got three lands, a 1-drop starter, Bishop of Binding. I'd like to have something in the middle here, a 2 and a 3-drop, but not so much that I'm on a mulligan it. So here we go. See, we're playing. The layout of MTG Arena is really cool. I like it. It's obviously a lot like Hearthstone. I have a 1-drop, so I'm gonna drop that Plains first. Then it auto passes turn. I think it's great. I think the AI is pretty smart for what it wants to type. It gets the auto tapping right most of the time. If you want to tap, and it allows you to tap lands before you cast a spell. If you just drag the card from your hand out into the battlefield, then it'll just auto tap for you. But you can tap your lands if you want specific ones and then cast. Looks like I'm going to be playing blue-green against blue-green Merfolk here. They already got a unblockable, so that's bad for me. This basically means we're going to have a race. Basically means we're going to have a race to see who can kill who first. Because they're going to try to get big Merfolk, and I'm going to try to get big vampires. The thing I have is lifelink. They don't, the Merfolk don't have lifelink. So if I can get wide or get some life gain going early, I should be able to. You see, we've got one of our game-changing 5-drops here. So just so long as we curve out on time. We've got some removal, so depending on how they do, we should be able to come out on top of this. The Branch Walker Exploring's okay. When they start doing this kind of shit, it gets difficult. Alright, so that's coming up. It's going to come with a 3/2 unblockable. No, not unblockable. It's just a 1/1. Really? They chose... Oh, because it explored, right. Alright. So we're hitting a 3. Thankfully, we got a another Dusk Legion Zealot. We're just going to send... First, we're going to pass, and we're going to send our Sky Marcher. I don't think that they'll sacrifice their Branch Walker right now. If they do, it's probably a fair trade for me. I feel good about that. This is cool. You could right click and it brings up a preview pane over here out of the way. What's going on? Cards they have. I think for streaming purposes especially, it makes it look way nicer. Way nicer. Alright, so he passed. My damage thing came up, so they're going to let that through, which is fine with me. I'm going to cast the Zealot. Try to get a land drop. No luck, but a Call to the Feast. So that's going to help me. Missed the land drop though, so that was a big deal. We passed turn, they're back to priority, and they're going to, I would imagine, I have 2 Dusk Legion Zealots on tap, so if he does attack with a Branch Walker, I can sack for these. I don't mind sacking these guys. I would like to have them for the City's Blessing, but I'd also like to not take 3 to the Dome. I might let it through. The thing is if I don't let it through right now, I might not be able to stop it in the future. See, I wouldn't have done that. He gave flying to his unblockable creature. That's great, but he could have made 2 creatures evasive, and then when he cast it, I mean, it's just not the right play. Not the right play. And he is going to send the Branch Walker. No. Okay, so I can't do anything about this right now. And I really need to hit a land drop or I'm going to be behind. I'm going to do Evolving Wilds. The AI takes care of all the messy things, the stacking of things that MTGO requires. It's just so much more fun to look at, and we missed the... okay, I'll hit that. I would have liked a regular land, but I guess in this... Truly, I should have played the Zealot and then played that land, but... Oh, well, if I would have played the Zealot, I still wouldn't have been able. So this is good. We're going to get to our removal. And we're getting closer to City's Blessing. I'm going to take another... he's tapped out. I'm going to send this, because I won't block with it, but I don't think he'll put Branch Walker in front of it. If he does, it's just one less target. Okay. Yeah. Put a +1/+1. That's a bummer. It's a bummer for me, but that's okay. I can remove that with Cast Out. And I'm making some interesting plays. So now we got 5 mana, and the question now: do we remove? We're starting to. We can't take too many more hits. We could remove the Mistcloak Herald, which just leaves us the Branch Walker to deal with. And so long as we don't attack this next time, I think that might be the way. So, we're going to remove it with Bishop of Binding, I think, because the blue-green Merfolk deck doesn't have a lot of removal. It has return, but they haven't used it yet. So, I'm going to go with Bishop of Binding. We're going to remove... Now we have a flyer. We're going to remove the flyer that we can't block. Kill his enchantment. And that leaves Cast Out to get rid of their enchantment if we need to. I'm not going to attack because I want to leave all my guys for blockers right now and wait for Bishop of Binding to pop. So that's the end of that. Okay, going into turn 6, we're starting to stabilize a little bit. They're a little bit mana starved, and if we don't see a land drop here, then we know that they're holding on to a bunch of fuel and wanting to cast it later down the road. So we may be okay. Another Wayfinder. That's going to resolve. I'm going to take a peek at what they got. A Water Trap Weaver. It's going to tap and freeze. Cast it. 3/3 and a 4/3. No big deal. We got some chump blockers in front. And let's go to combat. Somebody's going to get a +1/+1 counter. If he comes with the Branch Walker, though... Yeah, and I'm definitely going to have to remove the Wing Temple. I think. Oh, waiting on me, of course. Still not... I wish that... him up. Let's see. I don't... Nope, no attackers. Yo. Okay. None of these, I don't have any life gain as of yet. So Crested Sunmare's not the play right now. But with this guy and this guy, it is about to be, we just drew the game-winning condition. So neither one of these guys are evasive, they're just big. X is the power of the exact power. So that's not great. We're just going to use it as a cast out, basically. Vigilance, lifelink. The question. Rex, its power, so it can make a 6/6 flyer. Yeah, I have to. Apparently not targetable. Okay. We're gonna start putting the hurt on. I didn't actually mean to attack with Bishop of Mining, so that was a misplay. Sweet, let it through. Okay. So I attacked with everybody because I'm going to take 6 from this guy anyway. Unless they do something else, but he can't cast anything and give it 6, so... Whatever he's got here. I don't know. We may be okay. Actually not the biggest deal in the world at all. So we got this. The question is now, how do we want to get our lifelink? We want to get it from him, or we want to get these 3. None of these guys trample. But they're about to fly. So I'm going to go to... combat. Let's send this guy in. Cast this guy. Still can't cast anything and give any of this flyings, and so the question is, what does he want to do? I don't know if that, okay, sure. Make that your play, man. Go nuts. Just gonna search his library for a Merfolk card, reveal it. I don't think he's got anything that can sweep me, which is what he would need to do. Okay. He can give his Merfolk +1/+1, but he can't give any of them evasion or anything like that. So we're gonna play Crested Sunmare. We're gonna go to combat. We're gonna attack with our cancel. Go to attacks. We're gonna attack with Lona Sky Marcher. I actually don't care about that Merfolk, so I'm gonna do my damage to this guy first. Can't use it to. He can't use this to add mana and do that. This looks like it's gonna be a win. Gonna tap somebody. I would have tapped that Sky Marcher Aspirant if I was you. Yeah, that was not the play, but okay. Tapping my horse doesn't make a difference. Legion Lieutenant for the win. I still have enough for Call to replace it anyway, and we'll drop it if I need to. Victory! Go Vamps. All right, that was fun. Peace out.